A live look from Ames, Iowa, Jack Trice Stadium. The opener in conference play for both of these teams. It's the Houston Cougars and the Iowa State Cyclones. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Hey guys, Houston's head coach told me right before the game, this has been a disappointment all the way around. Everybody thought this team was going to be terrific. Ranked in the top 25 to start the season, getting off to an 0-3 start has been shocking, but he continues to believe they have talent. It only takes one game to right the ship, and that starts today. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Cyclones ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Let's see what he can do with the return. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Houston Cougars offense will take the field first. And onto the field comes Will Henderson. It is on him. He's their best player to make this offense go.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed.
Pulls it in on the right. All the way across the 50, into plus territory, and finally stopped at the 43. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Sells the run, looking to pass. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference since they've expanded.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. After that sack, the O-line better get its act cleaned up. 3rd down coming. To throw, it's Henderson. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Cougars look to keep this drive humming. Makes the grab on the left. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
The run inside. It's Henderson. Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Cyclones offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. What a rough game he had in that loss last time out, throwing 3 interceptions. On the run, it's Peppers. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Off play action. Right side, it's Peppers. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for me.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Carney. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. The play fake. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throwing on the run. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Wants to throw. It's Henderson. Keeping his eyes downfield. He's not afraid to go deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Houston will be forced to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. Hands it off on the counter. Defense all over him. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big 3rd down opportunity coming here. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Cyclones will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looking for room. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Henderson. Back open in the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
They stop him cold, maybe. yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this first quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things out, just not clicking the way they need to be.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And the Cyclones will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Trying to take it back. Bottled him up. Not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've got a first down here to open the period. Back to pass, it's Henderson. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He'll try to do it himself. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. 2nd down coming up. They send the tight end in motion. Quick give. It's Henderson. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, looking for a man. Stepping to the right. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. Houston going up tempo.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense. And defensive guys are taught to really work through the hands of the wide receiver. Whenever the ball's starting to come, I'm trying to smash that thing down as soon as the wide receiver's trying to catch it. If we both try to catch it, a lot of times you see those contested catches by the offensive player. Nice job by the defense, knocking it down, getting the ball on the ground.
They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Just had to get rid of it. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Look out! And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Making his first move. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Can't get him to the ground. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Sells to fake. Oh, pressure's coming. Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain. The Cougars are in the hurry-up.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break.
And a lot of times they'll fit up front. You know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Great job by the defense taking away the quarterback's primary target on that play and forcing the incompletion.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The Cyclones spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about. That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that personal foul goes against the defense. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Tells to run, wants to pass. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
2nd and long here. On the option. He'll toss it. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Throws for the tight end. Hauls it in. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Timeout call by Iowa State. That'll be their 2nd. Going to the run, it's Henderson. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. The Cyclones take a timeout, and they will have no more. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougars! And the extra point makes it 14-0. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner will be brought down. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Corner's going to give them room. Motion from the wide receiver. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. He'll throw it quickly out to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
The Cougars will use their first timeout here. They'll have two left. He lets one fly deep. It's caught. Took it all the way to the 36-yard line, and he flipped the field in an instant. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Long way to go on 2nd down. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Using his legs, it's Henderson. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. Timeout Houston, their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll move the tight end. Handoff again. There's some daylight. Turning it on. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Cougars are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Off play action on 1st down. Move to his right. Now he'll throw back into the middle. Touchdown Cougars. Gets it into the end zone. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. On the return, it's Miller.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way backed up.
Plows through the defense. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We start with Tulane, taking on the number 4 team, the Miami Hurricanes.
Just about set to start the second half. Houston will kick it away. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Trying to establish the run, and he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. On the ground with the counter. He breaks a tackle. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. And the Cyclones decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Searching for space. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Tight end now in motion. Hits the hole. It's Henderson. Still running at the 35. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Cougars! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. His 3rd touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total, as he now has 7 on the year. And the extra point was good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. On play action. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's got an open man. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. After that huge play, right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Left side is Perry. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 3rd and long coming up. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Henderson. Rolls right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Houston. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Reels it in. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Cyclones getting set on 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on 1st. Powers through the defender. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Just feeds the running back. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Pushes ahead. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Drops back on first down. Taking a shot. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. From the gun, it's Peppers. Breaks the tackle. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Got the quick completion. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. And the Cougars moving quickly to the line. The fake wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete.
All right, that's a play that I'd like to see the quarterback just take off and run it himself. And I love his mindset. He's thinking to himself, I'm going to throw this. We're going to get this first down. I have a play, but sometimes you just got to know, man, at this point, I'm out here on the perimeter. It's just me and these defenders one-on-one. I've got to trust in my speed and my athleticism to go make this work.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. So send the tight end in motion. Looking for the marker. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Out wide right, it's Henderson. Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Cougars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Straight ahead, it's Henderson. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Caught. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll move the tight end. Trying the left side. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground. Back to work. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nowhere to go.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Iowa State's offense heads out to get this drive underway. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Tackled after a short gain, it'll be 2nd and 9. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Back to pass, it's Stanley. Rush right in his face. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Hits inside, it's Patrick.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Out wide left, it's Angulo. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for space, it's Patrick. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis.